Tamari, you beautiful souls. How are we today? Thought we'd make a tea together, have a little chitty chat. There's a lot of stuff on my FYP about forgiveness at the moment. And let's talk about it. It's something that I need to sit in myself. Maybe not so much forgiveness, but the art of how letting those things go help allow life to live and move as it should. So last week was huge, guys. There was a lot of releasing, a lot of reflection happening. I, for one, was very much in that space last week. And as we heal, it's important to look around and see what the changes are, externally and internally. So, we're having rosemary today. She's good for everything. This is one thing you should always have growing in your garden. She's antibacterial, antifungal. She helps with so many internal issues. I'm not a lawnmower expert and I'm not teaching people to use it. Yeah, so you want to do this stuff, go and learn. Doesn't necessarily have to be from a school or anything, but part of my journey as I've connected to source, to earth, to the elements, is conversation with nature. And yes, I have done little courses here and there, but majority of what I know has been self-taught. So I don't teach others. I will advise, and I will always say you need to learn. Contraindications are very, very important. You know, if you are taking medicines, human medicine, man-made medicine, you must do your research before you touch this, please. It can affect you in ways that you may not think are real, but they really, really are. So, rosemary. Rosemary I like for my internals. Give me a good clean out, bit of a cleanse. We're fasting, so it's always good. Get the stuff inside too. We're using some mint. So for me, mint is probably a scent, a plant that I've always loved. Even as a young child, I would pick it and eat it. I was that guy in the garden, so I used to stress my dad out all the time. We'll eat anything. But the smell. My mum was also a big fan of mint too, so I think having that around really reminds me of her. And some special times we used to have spearmint milkshakes, thick shakes were our thing. So mint always reminds me of my mummy. Kawa kawa. So this is stuff I have harvested from the coast. Did I harvest? No, I was gifted this. And we are coming to the end, so next time I'm home, we're going for a hunt. But kawa kawa for me, yes, it works as a female. It works well internally, especially with our moon cycles and our menses. So I also use it though as a heart softener. The kawa kawa leaf is shaped like a heart. So when we have things within that may be getting a bit intense, soften the heart. I would not have been able to know how to soften my heart without learning forgiveness. Very much so. Softening my heart has not meant that I am a pushover though. Softening my heart has actually strengthened me more. So it's an interesting concept, this healing. But it's not always as we think, or as we've been told. And then we have a bit of lemongrass. all of this I grow myself. I'm very fussy about where I harvest from, and especially with the way our councils and that look after the public spaces. There's chemicals always used. We use none. No. I have not used chemicals in my gardens for years now. Oh, no, I lie. Maybe the odd little feed here and there, but more often than not, no. Everything is provided. We can literally do it all for free. And then, one of my faves, lavender. And I grow this myself too, and she's beautiful. We have the French species here. So, also another softener. But when I can feel that my central nervous system is getting a little bit unsettled, this guy helps. This guy helps. We'll have a tea first, and if that doesn't seem to be sinking in after an hour, I will start putting some essential oil on. Lavender. Lavender is my home girl. So, as this tea brews, wow, that was already 6 minutes. This has already been boiled, so I don't use boiling water. We wait, let it sit for a bit, and then we use it to seep. There we go. Put our little hat on, and she's good to go. And then another 5 minutes, and we'll drink. But look at her, beautiful, eh? Golden deliciousness. Oh yes, forgiveness. It's not for you. It's not for them. It's for you. It's so that you can release that anger, that hate, that embeds deep. It doesn't help you. I know. I carried so much, and I know that now because when I look at myself, compared to myself, a year ago, 2 years ago, I was still very much a vengeful person. Yeah, so, no, not about that life anymore. I can control where I go and who comes to me, what environments I allow myself to be in. And I no longer feel guilt. Yeah, so the old me used to feel guilty, like people please guilt. That, I have to be there. But you don't. You don't have to be anywhere you don't want to be. You never do. So, know that within yourself. You are the master of your path. You control where and how you walk. No one else. And even when it comes to our babies, we are their guides. Yeah? We are not their dictators. To guide. Guide lovingly. Guide so that they don't have to turn around and do the mahi we are doing now. Yeah? Yeah. Our babies are important. And we've got to step outside of ourselves and see that. Give them the time in their lives that we only dreamed of when we were babies. That's why we're here. Because we need to clear that stuff. Make way for the new earth, be beautiful people. It's going to be an amazing place. And it starts with us. And it starts from within. And only we can do that mahi. Yeah. We can have people walk alongside, but at the end, it's ours. It is our mahi to do. And when you move through that, there's nothing but 100% proud for yourself. And then we can help others as we do. So much love, beautiful souls. Abundance upon your day, wherever you may be.